Hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we'll be going through my squad for the upcoming game week 1. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any video. Let's get right into it. As you can see, I've gone for the 5-3-2 formation. I think big at the back is the best strategy to go for this year. In goal, I have Ederson. He is going to start every game and will get lots of clean sheets with one of the best defenses in front of him. He can even produce attacking returns despite being a goalkeeper. I am more than happy to pay 5.5 million for him. Moving on to the defense. As you expected, we have Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's impossible to not have him in your team. He plays in one of the best defenses in the league and his attacking returns is insane for a full-back. He is also at free kicks and corners. He costs 7.5 million, the same as last year. Even if he was 8 or 8.5 million, I would still have him in my team. Then we have Arsenal's new signing Alexander Zinchenko. At City he played as a left back, but he can play elsewhere. If Kieran Tierney stays fit, then Zinchenko might play higher up the pitch, maybe as a number 8. Arsenal have some good opening fixtures and for just 5 million I think he is a bargain. Now we have probably the best full back in the world right now, Joao Cancelo. He scored the second most points last year, only beaten by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Joao Cancelo often moves up to midfield when Man City try to break down teams. Him higher up the pitch means more goal threat. He costs 7 million, but I think he's worth it. My only worry with Cancelo is the Pep roulette. I think he's pretty nailed on, but you never know what Pep will do. Alongside Cancelo we have the two Chelsea boys, Rhys James and Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell missed most of last season due to injury, but in the games he played, he averaged 7.9 points per game. Rhys James started the season incredibly good, but his form dipped towards the end. If the wingbacks can find their form again, they will be such good value at 6 million. My worry is that Tuchel will play Rhys James as a right centre-back, as we saw towards the end of last season. Other than that, I think both of them are pretty nailed on. We've then got someone who I think should be in everyone's team. The Egyptian King. He is also my captain for game week 1. Salah has an amazing record in the opening fixture and I can't see that streak ending when Liverpool visit Craven Cottage. Salah was the first player in my team because he has shown over the last seasons just how good he is. He is the most expensive player in FPL, at 13 million. Due to his high price, I've seen people choose Diaz over him. For me that's not an option. It's impossible to not have Salah. He is still at penalties and he will continue to score loads of goals and deliver points. So far, my team is very template. Almost everyone has the same players as me. But this is where Sancho comes in. I think he is massively overlooked. He has been very good in pre-season and I think he can find his way back to the Dortmund days under Erik ten Hag. As a United fan myself, I would say that Sancho has that right wing spot for himself and is nailed on, even though Ronaldo stays. At 7.5 million he could be an absolute steal. The last midfielder in the starting 11 is Pedro Neto. The Wolves winger missed 31 games last season. He has been very sharp in pre-season and for just 5.5 million he is a no-brainer for me. If he continues his fine form from pre-season then he could be the biggest bargain in FPL. With Raúl Jiménez injured, Pedro Neto is completely nailed on. Then we have God's son up top, Jesus. Like Sancho and Neto, Jesus has looked really good in pre-season. He is Arsenal's new number 9 and we expect him to start most of their games. Gabriel Jesus has a very good goal or assist ratio per 90 minutes. Arsenal have good opening fixtures, and if Jesus and Arsenal continue their good form from pre-season then Jesus will be good value for 8 million. He has the highest ownership in FPL right now. The last player in the team is Harry Kane. He costs 11.5 million, the same as Haaland. He is also my vice-captain. Tottenham have made some really good and interesting signings, and under Antonio Conte, I think Tottenham could be dangerous this year. Harry Kane is a 1000% nailed on, and he is on penalties. He is such a good forward and he will score plenty of goals this season. Most of FPL managers has to make a choice between Kane and Haaland. I know how good Haaland is, and everyone is hyping him up, but I am not so sure that he will deliver the numbers that people expect him to. With that being said, I might actually transfer Kane out, and replace him with Haaland in game week 2, when City have Bournemouth home and Tottenham play Chelsea away. I have Danny Ward from Leicester as my second goalkeeper. He is just there to fill up a spot, but he might actually play some games this season. Kasper Schmeichel is reportedly on his way to French football. Could we see a playing 4 million keeper? The last 3 players to fill up my bench is Andreas Pereira from Fulham, Josh Da Silva from Brentford and Sam Greenwood from Leeds. I think Andreas Pereira will play many games for Fulham this season. He is also at corners. I don't expect Josh Da Silva to play that much and especially not Sam Greenwood. Thanks for watching. Let me know your opinion on my team in the comment section below. Goodbye.